EMS, healthcare, and workers please stand at this time for a round of applause? We are blessed to live in the greatest country on earth. Would you please honor our nation, and if you're able to stand, please do so. Gentlemen, please remove your hats for tonight's invocation and the playing of our national anthem. At this time, Craig Mishler with our invocation.
Shall we pray? Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for such a beautiful afternoon you have blessed us with here in Tuscarawas County. We ask you to be with all those that were involved in this terrible storm that passed through the area this past week. We ask you to be with the homeowners, the renters, the people involved that have lost a lot, down to maybe not losing anything, but was in the path of that event. We ask you to please forgive us. We ask you to be with the drivers tonight as they perform for us, your fans. We ask you to be with the track personnel as they do their best to put on a fast and great show. We thank you for all your blessings. Please guide and direct us in Jesus' name. Amen.
So, what do you have going on here tonight?
So, we've been dating for a year. Cassie, will you marry me?
Congratulations, Hurley.
Thank you.
Give a round of applause again to Hurley Williams.
up to your Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane, number 0, George Riddle. Side by side of the roof burn on that one more lap to go. Lap.
Hey, give me one of them dogs.
Taking the lead is going to be number 09, Phil Cox. Now your number 49, Bob Page, is going to take the lead. White flag for your leader, number 49, Bob Page. Pulling up to your Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane in the number 49 modified, Bob Page. Side by side for Grove and Wood. Grove is going to take the lead. Side by side for number 88, Dennis Wood, and number 22, Kylie Wood. Looks like number 88, Dennis Wood, is going to move up to the second position. Crossing the finish line is going to be number 8G, Tad Grove. Pulling up to Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane, number 8G, Tad Grove. Jump to the lead. Jonathan Ritter looking to the inside of Bob Schneider Jr. And Neil Rowley. We are halfway. Jonathan Ritter will now take the lead. Pulling up to your Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane is going to be number 48, Jonathan Ritter. Side by side for Button and Roaming. caution for a few spinouts here. Looks like the caution is going to be on number 79B, Phil Button Jr. Taking the lead is going to be number 69, Drew Roaming. We are halfway through our compact heat race. Brady Maurer looking to the outside of Drew Roaming. One more lap to go. Pulling up to your Ohio Solar Connection, Victory Lane in the number 69 compact, Drew Roaming. Side by side for Alan Clark and Brenton Irwin, coming into turn number 4. Taking the lead is going to be your number 23, Brenton Irwin. For your leader, Brenton Irwin. Crossing the finish line, your leader and winner is going to be number 23, Brenton Irwin.
There you go. He's gonna die over there.
Pulling up to your Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane, and the number 23 is going to be Brenton Irwin. We would also like to thank tonight's sponsor, Ohio Solar Connection.
I'll have Dad text you like Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
Pete.
Close the air vent.
Oh yeah.
I am light.
Looks like the number 557, Tyler Fuchs, is going to take the lead. Looks like we're going to go under caution as there's a little bit of a hustle over there in turn number 2. Looks like number 557, Tyler Fuchs, is going to take the lead. But once again, AJ Andrews is coming up behind him and will take it from him. Going to go under a caution for number in turn 2. 85, Josh Irwin, will now be your leader. One more lap to go for your number 85, Josh Irwin. Pulling up to your higher solar connection, victory lane, number 85, Josh Irwin. We would like to thank our sponsor tonight, your number 38, Harley Williams, is going to take the lead. Halfway to go in your compact heat race. Leader still in the number 38 compact is going to be Harley Williams.
Speeding ticket for 38, Harley Williams. He went under his time twice.
One more lap to go for your new leader, number 7K, Trevor King. Pulling up to Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane, number 7K, Trevor King.
Okay, for everybody who's watching the race monitor, this guy did break out of his time twice, but he did one time on the white flag lap, so our rules here, he does not get disqualified for that. So Trevor King broke out of his time twice, one time on the white flag lap, so that saved him from getting the black flag. And you have to lead the race to get the black flag, just so everybody understands.
Randy Gray. Number 67, Lewis McGrath. Number 77, Mark Stryker. Number 38, Kevin McClintock. And number 74, Bob Passwater Jr.
All right, flagman Jonathan Smith ready to wave the green. We had a jump there on the, but they came across the goal line side by side. So we have Will Walker out in the lead, Nick Grubbs on the outside. Here comes Randy Gray on the inside, Lewis McGrath. Mark Stryker, Kevin McClintock, and Bob Passwater fill out the field. Your new leader is Will Walker. Here comes Randy Gray on the inside, making a bid on the inside of Nick Grubbs. Nick Grubbs settles for third. Here comes side-by-side battle with Mark Stryker, Lewis McGrath back there for third, and fourth and fifth. Halfway home, Jonathan Smith gives the halfway mark for Will Walker, Randy Gray, Nick Grubbs, Mark Stryker, Lewis McGrath, Kevin McClintock, Bob Passwater Jr. White flag out. One more lap to go for Will Walker. Checker flag in hand by Jonathan Smith for Will Walker, Randy Gray, Nick Grubbs, Mark Stryker, Lewis McGrath, Kevin McClintock, and filling out your field is Bob Passwater Jr.
Pulling up to Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane in the number 50 modified is going to be Will Walker.
The lights are out. Flagman Jonathan Smith just spit a chew out there. 75, Bobby DeVore and Kyle Lawson bring him in. We got a green. Side by side up front for first. West Ennis in third. Here comes Dink McCreary up right around Austin Berger on the inside. And caution out. Caution. We got a Tim Frederick spun out in turn 1 and 2. Before we got a green. Kyle Lawson gets a jump on Bobby DeVore out there side by side for the lead. Wes Ennis is in third. Here comes Dink McCreary on the outside. Kyle Lawson got the edge on him coming out of turn 4. Side by side, you could throw a blanket over the top 5. This is a heat race, and these guys are giving it all they got. 75, Bobby DeVore getting the edge out front. Here comes Wes Ennis on the inside. Halfway home. Looks like the handling's going away on the Kyle Lawson car, number 6. Here comes Dink on the inside. Austin Berger up, holding down 5th place. Cody Stahl, Tim Frederick filling out the field. White flag out for Bobby DeVore, Wes Ennis. Here comes Lee McCreary on the inside of Kyle Lawson. We'll see what he does here at the start-finish line. Checkered flag in hand by Jonathan Smith for Bobby DeVore. Ooh, Wes Ennis taps him. Looks like Lee McCreary, Kyle Lawson, Austin Berger, Cody Stahl, and Tim Frederick out there.
Pulling up to Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane, number 75, Bobby DeVore II.
Green flag out here by Jonathan Smith. Not a very good start. We'll see how the flagman likes it. Pork Chop in the lead. Bryant Smith in second. Tyler Bertram. Bob Passwater Sr. 118 Colt Locker. And 7 Gabe Pringle. First time here this year. Second time, sorry. Brandon Thomas is out in your lead. Colt Locker coming up from the back on the inside of Pork Chop. Tyler Bertram on the outside. 3 wide for a heat race. Something's got to give. Colt Locker's running away with it. Tyler Bertram's in second. Bryant Smith in third. Gabe Pringle tapping on Bryant Smith over there in turn 4. Pork Chop back to 5th, and Bob Passwater Sr. filling out the field. Checker flag in hand for car number 118, Colt Locker. Tyler Bertram, Bryant Smith, Gabe Pringle, Brandon Thomas, and Bob Passwater Sr. fill out your field.
Pulling up to Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane in the 118 Street Stock, Colt Locker. Number 78P, Joshua Peebles. Number 8L is going to be J.D. Lawson. Number 10, Katie Wood. Number 99, Jason Gruow. Number 44, Brandon Donley. And number 64, Ian Porco.
Jonathan Smith ready to wave the green. We got a green, and Josh Peebles gets sideways. J.D. Lawson takes the lead. Here comes Katie Wood on the inside. Jason Gruel goes way high. Brandon Donnelly moving up past his sister in the 44 car. Ian Porco, Jason Gruel fill out the field. We got J.D. Lawson in the lead. Josh Peebles hanging on for second. Brandon Donnelly, Katie Wood, Ian Porco, and Jason Gruel. Halfway home for your leader, J.D. Lawson, Josh Peebles, Katie Wood, Brandon Donnelly, brother and sister, side by side out there. Katie Wood's moving on the outside of Josh Peebles and leaving her brother out to lunch. White flag in hand by Jonathan Smith. J.D. Lawson, your leader. Josh Peebles hanging on to second. He's getting all kind of pressure from Brandon Donnelly back there. And your winner is J.D. Lawson. Here comes that 55 Chevy. Josh Peebles, Brandon Donnelly. Looks like Kyle Gruel got Katie Wood at the line there. Your winner usually races Sandusky Speedway, visiting us tonight for the first time, is J.D. Lawson.
Pulling up to Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane, number 8L, J.D. Larson. halfway for your 443 Eddie McLean. Rick Brink passing to number 442 Connor McLean. Have 2 cautions here on the speedway.
Craig, did you get that, buddy? I want to give a plug for our video crew up here in the left side of a tower, Mid-Vid Video, Craig Mishler, or Craig Misher on Facebook, and Brandon McCrae, and down in the corner we have Tyler McCrae. They do a great job for over 40 years here. And down front of our tower is BP Photography. Little Nick Grubbs is too busy 4
laps in, 4 more to go for your mini truck heat race. Number 443 Eddie McLean is going to take the lead. One more lap to go for your number 443, Eddie McLean. Making their way down to the Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane, number 443, Eddie McLean.
Inside, the number 69 in the AW Tipco Oil and Gas from Stone Creek, Ohio, the number 69 of Bob, the Animal White Goal. To the outside, row number 4, the number 90 from Delroy, Ohio, give a hand to Emerson Huffman. To the inside, the number 48 in the DNC Construction. 3 feature wins in a row. The number 48 from Weirton, West Virginia, Jonathan Ritter. To the outside, row number 3 from Dover, Ohio, and the Ohio Solar Connection FLF Race Cars. Tonight's top qualifier, the number 17A of Andrew Smart. To the inside, row number 3, and the Buckeye Sean Heating and Cooling sponsor number 67 from Uricksville, Ohio, Bob Page. To the outside, row number 2 from Canton, Ohio, and the direct detail, Malcolm Race Engines, sponsor number 0 of George Riddle. To the inside, from Denison, Ohio, the number 17, My Water Doctor sponsor, Guest Motors, sponsor number 17 of Bob Snyder Jr. And your front row, to the outside, the number 25 from Alliance, Ohio, and the UFO, G&H Construction, sponsor number 25, from Alliance, Ohio, Chris Grubbs. And starting on the pole, the number 169 of Neil Rowley. That is your 10 Macintosh Oil Company late models here on Mid-Season Championship Night presented by Ohio Solar Connections. Race fans, can you help me out? On the count of 3, we're going to give them a good driver, start your engines. 1, 2, 3. Drivers, start your engines. Model feature victory. And then the young gun, the 17 of Andrew Smart, won the modified mid-season championship last year. He's looking to get his #1 feature win in the Macintosh Oil Company late models. And what better way to do it than on Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane. Jonathan Ritter, the number 48, he's the current point leader by 6 over the number 67 of Bob Page. Race fans, on your feet. Wave lap here in turn number 3. Wave lap on the front straightaway. 10 ground pounding Macintosh Oil Company late models here on Ohio Solar Connection. Mid-season championship night. Rowley, Grubbs, Snyder, Riddle, Page, Smart. Your top 6. Laps the distance. Rowley and Grubbs, your front row. Snyder, Riddle behind Page in 5th. Green flag is out by Chief Starter Terry Coletti. Grubbs pulling to the advantage through 1 and 2. Off of 2, move Grubbs to the lead. Here comes Riddle in the 0 to the outside. Smart following Riddle, moves up to 3rd. Rowley, Smart making a little contact through 3 and 4. Snyder looking to the outside of Rowley. Here comes Ritter to the inside of Snyder for the number 5 spot. Page blocked in. Snyder giving it a run on the outside for the number 4 spot. Rowley to the inside, Snyder to the outside. Page, Ritter battle behind him. Page going to the outside. Ritter going to follow. Single file top 3. Grubbs, Riddle, Smart. With Snyder, Page rounding out your top 5. Ritter in 6. Rowley, Huffman. Given the layover flag for Ennis. Here comes Grubbs, Riddle, Smart. Top 3. George Riddle getting a little sideways there off of turn number 2. Smart closing in on 2nd. Snyder, Page, Ritter taking their time, closing in on the top 3. Smart looking to the inside. Ritter looking to the outside of Page for the number 5 position. George Riddle looking inside and outside of Grubbs. They're putting a lap on the 69 of Eichel. Here comes Smart looking to the outside of Riddle off of turn number 2. Riddle closing the door. Smart going to give it another try on the outside of Riddle for the number 2 spot. Riddle sideways off a 2. Here comes Smart down the back straightaway. Side by side for second. Riddle. Smart. Smart's going to clear him into turn number 1 and 2. Good battle for second. Smart going to clear him off at 2. He's going to look to the outside of Grubbs through 3 and 4. Grubbs, Smart, side by side down the back straightaway, in through 3 and 4, side by side, Grubbs inside, Smart outside. And caution in turn number 1 and 2. Watching the Mid-Vid videos replay. As it looks like the 25 of Grubbs got on the brakes a little hard in turn number 1 and 2. Model feature win. He's going to look for it on midseason championship night. Riddle to the outside. 16 in, 14 laps to go. Green flag is out and we're underway. "16 laps in, 14 laps to go. Looking for the green flag. Green flag is out and we're underway. Riddle looking to the outside. Smart to the inside. Side by side through 3 and 4. Off of turn number 4. Riddle still battling to the outside. Smart to the inside. Riddle, Smart making contact. Getting into the 17A and turns number 1. 17 laps in, 13 laps to go. "17 in, 13 laps to go. Smart, Page. Gonna look for the green flag through 3 and 4. Green flag is out and we're underway. Page pulling to the advantage on the outside off of turn number 2. Ritter gonna follow. Or try to. Smart still there in second. Single file, Page, Smart, Ritter, Snyder Jr., Huffman, Grubbs, your top 6. Here comes Huffman to the outside of Snyder Jr. for 4th. Smart all over the back bumper of Page. Five laps to go for Page, Smart, Ritter. Huffman and Snyder Jr. at the line. Good battle for the number 4 position. Huffman around the outside of Snyder Jr. Smart trying all he can, looking inside and outside of Page. Through 3 and 4, off of 4, white flag, 1 lap to go for Bob Page. Through turns 3 and 4, off of turn number 4 to the double checker flag, your winner, Bob Page. 2nd to Andrew Smart, 3rd to Jonathan Ritter, 4th to Emerson Huffman, 5th to Bob Snyder Jr., and 6th to Chris Grubbs. 7th to Neil Rowley, 8th to Bob Eichel.
Orland, put the steps down, please.
Welding and Shaw, welding and repair. Give a hand to your winner, Bob Page. Well, Bob, congratulations. You won opening night. Of course, that was your first career Macintosh Oil Company victory. And tonight you actually get your second one, and it's on midseason championship night. And I know it's only probably like a handful of nights here in the late model since last year. So who all would you like to thank on the 67? As it was a good race, you, Snyder, Ritter were all slowly catching them, and then there at the end that caution came out and just set everything up.
Yeah, I got to thank Buckeye Pheasant, Shaw's Welding and Repair, Smoker's Paradise, Heron's Heating and Cooling. Who's over there? Who's over there? The Y Tavern. I forgot them all. And detailing by Chris.
So, is this one for Johnny, since he's not here?
Yeah, he's going to be mad 'cause he told me if I won while I wasn't here, don't come back Monday.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Give the hand to your winner, Bob Page.
All right, all you fans, while Bob is celebrating in Victory Lane, everybody in the infield must exit through the grandstand. Do you hear me? Somebody wave out there. Everybody celebrating must exit through the grandstand.
The number 6H. And the Ruffner Racing number 6H of Tyler Harmon. The number 38, recently engaged tonight from Barberton, Ohio, Harley Williams. The number 66, first night out. And the Mazzolini Racing number 66 of Taylor Mazzolini. The 085 from Barberton, Ohio, of Jordan Greathouse. The number 10, Glass, sponsored from Barberton or from Barnhill, Ohio, Clay Corals. The number 7K in the Finlayson Towing, Finlayson Trucking, sponsored 7K of Trevor King. The number 0 in the ACDC Mid-Vid Video, sponsored 0 of Alan Clark. The number 23 in the Racer 8 Performance Mid-Vid Video, sponsor number 23 of Breton Irwin. The number 85, the My Water Doctor, Wise Motorsports Glass, sponsor number 85 of Josh Irwin. The number 84 of Scott Witten. The number 23M in a backup car of Zach Marshall. The number 42 and the Windy Acres Farm, sponsor number 42 of Damian Andrews. The 577 and the Hartzlers Homes, sponsor number 577 of Tyler Fuchs. The number 19 in the Pitbull Hauling, sponsor number 19 of AJ Andrews. And the number 82 in the Crazy Wayne, sponsor number 82 of Ronald Button. That's your starting lineup for the B-Main, the Bucky Mowing B-Main Compact feature here on Mid-Season Championship tonight, presented by Ohio